What's going on, guys? Today we're talking about the 5 biggest mistakes Amazon sellers are making. Now, after being a coach and teaching thousands of people how to sell on Amazon, there's been a lot of mistakes I've seen, some I've made myself, but these are the top 5 mistakes I'm seeing people make that are just starting out or even that are in the middle of selling on Amazon. The number one mistake I'm seeing is people not differentiating their products or not trying to build a brand in general. A lot of people will find a specific product and they won't try and make any improvements. They won't try and stand out from their competition. They do the same old thing. Now, how you can fix this is there's multiple ways you can stand out or differentiate your product. You can try and add a new feature. Now, sometimes that can be costly if you're talking to a supplier trying to get a new feature added, or you can find a supplier that offers a product that might already have some kind of feature added. And looking at negative reviews on your competition's listings is a great way to get an idea of, okay, what are people complaining about? Maybe I can add something or fix something that people are complaining about to combat that problem and make that evident on my listing. And that will help me stand out and show that my product is superior to others. And there's multiple ways you can do this. You can do the feature way. You can add in a bundle. You can add in another small little free gift with it, and so on. And there's a lot of ways you can do it. And sometimes marketing, the way you market the product, the way you angle it, can be enough to kind of stand out. But a lot of times having an extra feature or something that makes your product better, an improvement, is what you need to do. So that is number one. Number two is people feeling like they don't want to get reviews on their product or don't know how to, and launching their product and running PPC without having any reviews yet. If you have 0 reviews, you can't really see the star rating on Amazon for a product. It has 0 trust, and usually people not buy it. When's the last time you bought a product that had 0 reviews on Amazon? Probably never. There's no trust there. So getting even 1 review will tremendously help when you're launching your product or with PPC. So don't kind of slack out on not getting a review and just launching and doing PPC without a review and worrying about reviews later. Getting 1 to even 3 reviews will it will make the world of a difference. I've ranked products number 1, number 2, number 3 on page 1 with anywhere from 2 to 4 reviews. And yes, you can worry about reviews after and do all that, but you need to get those initial reviews. And there's multiple ways you can do this depending on how you're launching. If you're using a ManyChat rebate, if you're doing, giveaways, not really so much anymore, but if you're doing the ManyChat rebate style, if you ran ads that you have that list, you can ask them for reviews. You can do Amazon's early reviewer program. There's a bunch of different options, but at least have 1 review before you're fully running PPC and going 100% in on your product launch. So that's number 2. Number 3 is somewhat like number 1, but it's not building a list off of Amazon. So how Amazon has changed over the years is there's been a lot more focus recently on building a brand and not just starting a single product and a random product. It's a lot more focused around building an actual business and an actual brand. And building a list off of Amazon is the most valuable asset you can have as a business, especially if you're trying to sell your business in the future, because Amazon businesses are selling pretty well right now. If you're trying to sell it in the future, having a list is very, very important. And a lot of value can be added having some sort of list, because Amazon doesn't directly let you get customers' email addresses. You might be able to get you might see an email address, but it's actually just a link to, or I should say, contact to their Amazon messaging on their platform. So it's not a direct email, but building that email list will, 1, you can follow up, get more reviews. 2, you can launch new products to those customers and you can offer them a discount in order to launch that way. And it's how you can do any promotions. And there's so many things you can do with it. You can make a lookalike audience in Facebook if you start running ads for that. There's so many reasons you should start building an email list. And you can do this through, like I said, your ManyChat rebates, your product inserts. You can have that sent to a ManyChat flow or an email or anything. There's a multitude of different ways, but building that email list off of Amazon is very, very important, and there's so much value in that. So that's number 3. Number 4 is people being scared of brand registry on Amazon. Now, you have to have an active trademark, and brand registry really is just you get kind of priority access and extra features on Amazon. Like you can have content, you can have images in your description, you can have videos where your normal images would go, and you can make your listing a lot more pretty, and it converts way higher than a normal listing. Now, a lot of people are intimidated by this process, getting a trademark, and they think it's expensive. It can take some time, but Amazon also offers a service where they'll do it for you, and you know that process will work. It's a lot faster. However, it is a service you do have to pay for. But having that A+ content and the brand registry, and you can get people off your listing if you have any hijackers a lot easier if you have brand registry. There's just so many reasons to do brand registry, and even if you are going to do it through Amazon's, I think it's called IP Accelerator or something along those lines, it's going to pay you back tenfold if you invest into that. Just the conversions. I think I read something from Amazon saying that listings that have brand registry convert, I think it was like 26% higher. Not 100% sure on that stat, but I'm pretty sure it was something along those lines. So that is number 4, not investing into brand registry or things like photo services, your images, because those are so important, and just the visuals play such a big role in converting your actual listing, and that conversion rate plays into where you rank. So if you're converting better, you're not only getting more sales, but you're ranking higher, which is going to give you even more sales. So it's a snowball effect. So that is number 4. And number 5 is people optimizing their PPC or pay-per-click ads incorrectly. I see so many people trying to pull data the first 2, 3, 4 days and trying to make some decisions based off that. And that is just not how you want to do it. You want to let it run for usually at least a week or 2 weeks. You want to pull that data. You want to get rid of any keywords that aren't making you money or aren't even close, that are just spending your budget. You make those negative keywords, and then you continue to optimize that way. And there's different types of campaigns you can run. For example, I have multiple campaigns I run for product launches that I don't run if I'm not doing a product launch. You can have some where their purpose is to discover keywords. You can have some where the purpose is just visibility to get more traffic. And you can have some that are 100% for the purpose of profit, which of course that is the end goal, but they all have their functions for if you're launching with PPC as one of your ways to kind of increase your sales velocity. There's a lot of different ways that you'll use this PPC, but people optimizing it too quickly, not making keywords negative in auto campaigns that are spending their entire budget. And another thing I see with the PPC is people doing an auto campaign and they'll have one very generic keyword that is way too competitive, spending almost all of their budget. Now you need to go in and look, and anything like that, like if I was selling a taco stand, like a little taco holder, and I was spending on the word kitchen or utensils, I would want to go in and make sure that is a negative keyword, because that's not that relevant to my product, and it's an insanely expensive keyword, and it can spend your entire budget before anything else even really gets the chance. So not optimizing PPC or making those negative keywords is another big mistake I see. So those are the top 5 mistakes I see people making when selling on Amazon, and these can range from beginners to intermediate or even advanced people I've seen doing this, being afraid of brand registry. The PPC is more kind of a beginner mistake, but building that brand, differentiating yourself. And if you guys see kind of the whole theme of this, most of these were about standing out as a brand, having your business, creating that email list, standing out with your product, having better listings because of brand registry and that content. All of those 4, everything but the PPC thing was about standing out, being different, having more value and just more perceived value. So those are the 5 mistakes I see the most. And I'm going to leave a link in the description if you guys want to see. I just created a brand new free training that you can go register for. It's going to be a workshop where I'm going to be going over how you can build your own Amazon business, everything you need to know step by step, the strategies like launching, product research, building a listing, and so on. So it's completely free. I'll leave a link down in the description. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure hit the subscribe button, leave me a like. It does help me out, and I'll see you guys in the next video.